Extreme Shop Hogs. Today we're going to be showing you the tools we use in the shop and the history behind it. Alright guys, so now I'm behind the camera and Dad's going to tell you guys a little bit about the history of Extreme Shop Hogs.
So Extreme Shop Hogs started a long time ago when I was just a little kid. And it started with Demolition Derby. I got into Demolition Derby when I was like 19 years old. I was a little kid at that point, but it started before that when my parents would take me to the fairs and watch them. I was fascinated. So it started from there, and then through the last 25 years, I've taught myself so much. The sport has taught me everything I know: fabricating, welding, building rears, building motors, pulling trannies, painting, body work, all that. So I'm taking all that knowledge and I'm putting it into this truck that you see behind me. Well, it's not a truck anymore, it's just a bare frame, but it's my dream ride. A 65 Dodge D100 short bed. It's going to have a 4-link rear suspension. It's going to have an IFS front independent suspension with disc brakes all the way around it. And we're going to be dropping in a 6.2 supercharged Hemi with 707 horsepower. So that's a little bit about the history, kind of the middle and the current. And I hope you guys like the page, like the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe.
The thing that's really important to us is this engine crane. It picks up motors and beds and stuff, and it's a level up from the jack, and it's a level down from the gantry crane.
Show them some of our trophies through the years that we've won. What do you think is one of the neatest things that I use?
That.
The engine gantry. And as you can see, it's hooked to the frame right now. So there's my latest number board. I've had a bunch of multiple number boards through the years, but that number 17 has significant sentimental value to me. That was the day that Jody and I got married, my wife, who runs the camera all the time and does a great job. So the 17 is where that came from. The letter C is pretty simple, it stands for Chrysler. A lot of times I go to a derby and somebody else would have the same number, so I put the letter C behind it, which made it a little bit easier because that's usually what I run is Chryslers, Mopars, Dodge, all that good stuff.
I think this is the most important thing.
What do you do with that usually?
Okay, so the next thing we have is this air compressor.
Bunch of trophies through the years. I had a lot more trophies I gave to a special fan.
Chris Sullivan.
Yes, he's a boy with special needs that Jody watched for several years. He's my biggest fan, hands down. And so he's got a lot of my trophies when I was, quite a few years ago when I was running. But yeah, we have a lot of them. We have a lot of Mad Dog trophies. That was usually what I enjoyed. I like going out there and putting a show on for the fans and all that good stuff. This one up here is probably got to rank the top all time for me. That was when I went out to Utah and I ran with a guy I met through Facebook, actually, Paul Cox, good friends, him and his buddy Matt Wetzel. And we went out to Utah and ran a 4,000 to win team 2-man truck show, and we won first place, and Paul got Mad Dog, and it was the best. It was right in front of 6,000 people, big jumbo screen, live band. It was just a totally different way of life out there for derbying.
It's a Craftsman Drill press that drills metal. This thing drills the metal. So yeah, this is very important because it puts holes in metal.
So as you can tell, derbying has a pretty significant impact on me. I mean, if it wasn't for the sport, I wouldn't know how to do anything that you see going on in here. So I've shifted gears. I retired last year, and I've retired for good. Everybody's like, yeah, we've heard that. You're the Brett Favre of derbying. My wife says that all the time. I have retired multiple times, but I'm to the point in my life now where I don't even want to do it anymore. Maybe if somebody wants something built, we could fit that here in the shop. That'd be some good video, but I've pretty much accomplished everything that I wanted to. I don't even think I had accomplishments, but I was able to derby all over the state, all over the country, Virginia, PA, Ohio, Utah, multiple places in New York. So, but I'm a die-hard Mopar guy, and I think you guys are gonna really like Extreme Shop Hogs. It's basically a version of Extreme Impact Racing. I changed the name from Extreme Impact Racing because that was my derby page. And so I changed it to extreme shop hogs because everything that we're gonna be doing in here is gonna be, you know, shop related stuff, you know, fabricating, it could be going to get parts, just cool shop stuff.
Next thing we use, which is light, by the way, is this Thermal Dynamics Cutmaster 38-inch plasma cutter.
So right here is what you see of the Dodge frame. You guys know I've been working on this. You want to pan out and take a look at the frame?
Okay.
We don't have much left. Got to pull some of these park and brake lines. That was a park and brake cable right there.
That's pretty easy though, right?
Yeah, that's real easy. We got to take, this is a bracket for the exhaust. We got to take that off. And we got to take off the steering box. That's that. Here's the arm coming through and that went down for your steering. Steel over there on the sawhorses. That's going to be for my building the back half of this so I can lower it down. They call it a C-notch. So
You guys can go watch the video where we got the steel.
yes, we do.
And Grampy got his ice cream.
That he did. Yeah, I mean, this frame's pretty clean. I still have to do a lot of rivet cutting. See all these rivets? There's tons of rivets.
These things?
Excuse me, yes. I cut those off with a torch. I burn it off and I take the air chisel and I blow it right out the inside. That's the old motor.
Don't try that at home though, right, Dad?
Right. This whole frame is gonna get boxed in for strength, and I think I'm gonna add an inner frame rail to it. Because with 707 horsepower, this frame's gonna want to flex big time. So the more bracing you have in it, the stronger it's gonna be. I'd love to put a Elephant motor in here. That's 1,000 horsepower, but that might be a little bit out of my league as far as budget. This is one of the projects. I'm gonna build a, I'm into maple syrup as well, and I gotta build a pull behind cart to unspool tubing instead of doing it by hand the hard way all the time. So I want to do an episode of that too. So anyways, that's a little bit of the behind the scenes. I thank you all so much. Look forward to more videos with Brenna, Jody, myself, and even Duke, our dog. And we're looking forward to sharing them with you all.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so you can get notified every time I make a new video. Make sure you check out our other videos because some stuff that we did in those other videos leads up to this video so you can get caught up. Thanks for watching.